So, and that's part of our mission in life as Jews, is to make the world better. The Jews are not just a chosen people because God said, listen, you're special and someone else isn't. That's everyone that's in this world is God's creation. Whether they're Jews or they're Catholics or Christians or Arabs, everything is God's creation. But the Jews were called the chosen people because we have, number one, a special deal with Hashem, that we have to do certain things, and in return, He will not only reward us, but He will also protect us. So if we know throughout history, we have every major civilization has tried to destroy us, whether it's the Egyptians, the Romans, the Greeks, the Turks, the Germans, the Spanish, the Arabs. Name them, they've tried to destroy Israel. And now none of them exist, with the exception of one.
It's a matter of time.
Thank you. None of them exist, but the Jews are still here. This small, tiny little nation comprised of 13, 14 million people. If you think about it, the fact that 14 million people make that much of a change in the world by itself is a miracle. By itself shows that they're a holy nation. Because if you look at the entire world, you have over 7 billion people. Now when they're calculating 7 billion people, the people that are doing this math are saying that it's either 7 billion or maybe 7 billion 80 million. So there could be give or take 80 million. So the 13, 14 million Jews out there are like not even a statistical mistake, a statistical error in the grand scheme of things. But yet you hear about the Jews in Israel every day, more than any other nation out there. So it's amazing. So to be part of that nation by itself is special. So that deal that we have with Hashem is that we're going to have protection forever. We're going to survive forever, regardless of what nations try to go against us. We have Hashem on our side. The other thing that we have is that we have a special obligation that we are here to make the world a better place, not only amongst ourselves, but also amongst the other nations. So Hashem sent us as part of our exile after they destroyed the Bet Mikdash about 2,000 years ago. Hashem said that He's going to spread us into the four corners of the world. One of the reasons that He spread us amongst the four corners of the world is because, aside from it being a punishment of not having our own country for a couple of thousand years, everything that God does is for the good. So in this aspect, what He said is that I'm going to spread you around every corner of the world, where you will always find a Jew in every location in the world, because I want you to influence the world and bring them closer to me. So part of our mission in this world is actually to, number one, influence the world to be monotheistic, meaning believe in one God. And two, even convert some of the people that are not Jewish and get them closer to Hashem and make them part of our nation. So as Jews, we always have to remember that when we're walking around, unlike somebody that's not Jewish, that could do what they want, and it's between them and Hashem, Us, we have an obligation not only to Him, but also to everyone around us, because what we do, everyone is watching us. So we have an obligation to make sure that everything that we do is something that we realize that we are expected to be on a higher standard.